Hi, welcome to the YouTube channel. I'm going to draw with charcoal and draw some eyes. So this is a sanding block and I'm sharpening my vine charcoal into a spear. So the head is turned, so one eye is going to be a little bit shorter, like half, than the other eye. So that's what happens when you have a 3/4 view. So I'm drawing the circle to the right of the eye, so it's looking in a different direction. Then I'm going to draw the eyelid. So I'm going to kind of flatten this area here and then it go down again because it's turning its eye and it's looking in a different direction. And I'm also going to draw underneath the eye. I don't often do that, and just because I've done this, I'm going to fix the parameter of the iris. Okay, so this is shorter. It's a 3/4 view, which means this is going to be a quarter of the half. And so great. What I want to do next is check the position, if it's lined up, and I think I should lower it a little bit more, and that's what I'm going to do. That's how I've kind of fixed things. So I'm going to take the eraser and erase that, and now I'm going to draw the socket. I think it's really good to look for the socket when you're drawing the eye because there's a lot of lights and darks involved with it, and it really does frame the eye and give you a place where things are. So this will be the ridge of the nose and its shadow edge. So I'm just drawing that, and this eye is very close to the ridge of the nose, and then here's its socket. So I also kind of shade a little bit for the brow. This area for the perimeter of the face is pretty flat, and look for that, and then that's turned. Okay, so I'm going to shade this area in here, put some vine charcoal down, and I'm just going to put some where it's the darkest darks, and then what I like to do is kind of form everything. I call it kind of sculpting because that's what charcoal is. So lightly put some charcoal here, and then take the number 2 blending stump, use the whole angle, and just very lightly go over this and just go back and forth. And what you're going to get to do is also bring it into the area where you have not blended it or put some charcoal down. So everything will get some charcoal because of that. So I'm not going to the eyes yet. I'm going to go back in with a smaller blending stump, and this is the number 1. And you might just want to stick with this instead of the 2 and just kind of blend. So again, this is giving you more values, it's sculpting it, it's kind of giving you a platform to have all of the tone. Yeah, it gets built up, so I snap it. If you blow, you might end up getting some spit on it, so it's best to kind of snap it. And anyway, so keep going and blend, going into the areas that you have not blended or put some charcoal down. It's really kind of wonderful that you can do it this way. I see it as sculpting, kind of molding and creating a lot of values very quickly. And so what I'm going to do now is take out the eraser, and you can shape the eraser. This is a kneaded eraser, gum eraser, and you can mold it so it can go into lots of different areas, and you'll see that later on when I work in the eye. But right now I'm just kind of tidying things up because also when I put the white on it, I really do not want to mix the charcoal and the white classically. Okay, so I'm going to blend a little bit more and then go back with the eraser. So watch my process and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I think I'm ready now for the 2B or medium charcoal pencil. Make sure it's super sharp. And what I'm going to do is start to darken the top lid, which is always dark, and also around the iris. And then fill in the iris. And yeah, this is going to be a process of making my darker darks. And notice how I kind of stepped over a little bit and I allowed the vine charcoal to stay there to be another value. So use all the values that you already have and reintroduce a darker value with the charcoal pencil. So go ahead and watch this process. I will then also use a 4B or soft charcoal pencil, and then also the charcoal pencil, which is the chalk or the white.